Welcome to a new video of Algebra Wonder. In this video, we will learn about the point-slope form. So what is a point-slope form? So point-slope form is a linear equation written in the form y minus y1 equal m, which is and then parentheses x minus x1. So what is x1 and y1? It's a point on the line, and what is m is the slope. So y minus y1 equals slope x minus x1. If you have a point and a slope, use point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals slope x minus x1. So now let us see where it comes from. So here we go. I have a point on the line, which is x1, y1, and then any other point, which is xy, and I want to get the equation of this line. So let's think of the definition of the slope. So what is a slope? Change in y over a change in x, rise over run. So what is a change in x? Okay, is a distance from x1 to x. So it's x minus x1. Okay, what is a change in y? It's the distance between y1 and y, so y minus y1. So now I can write the definition of the slope. Change in y minus y1, equal to change in x, which is x minus x1. Now what happens if you multiply by x minus x1 in both sides? So we end up with y minus y1 equal slope times what? Times x minus x1. And that's it. This is how it came from. So again, y1 and x1 is a point on the line, and m is the slope. Change in y over change in x. Okay, let us look at an example here. So given 2 points, write the equation of the line in the point-slope form and the slope-intercept form. So now we're going to write two forms. We'll see how can we do them. So we have 2 points on this line, 3 and 7 and 7 and 19. So first we're going to focus in point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals slope x minus x1. So I have a point already. You can use this point, you can use this point, doesn't matter. Both will work. So let's go ahead and do that. So here we go. My point, I'm going to use the first one. You can use the second one, it's still the same. So x1 and y1 is 3 and 7. But what is missing is my slope. So I'm going to go ahead and make a table, put my first point, 3 and 7. My second point, 7 and 19, and then get the slope. Change in y, I'm going from 7 to 19, I'm adding 12. Over a change in x, I'm going from 3 to 7, I'm adding 4. So now, let's see here, my slope change in y is 12 over 4, which is 3. So now I know my slope. So it's very easy now to write the point-slope form. Here we go. Y minus y1, here's my x. Remember, this is the x1 and this is the y1. So x1 is 3, y1 is 7. So y minus y1, and then my slope is 3, and x1 is 3. So here we go. I get point-slope form. In this scenario, this question, they doesn't only want point-slope form. They also want slope-intercept form. We know slope-intercept form is y equal mx plus b. Okay, so how can I do that? So I want to rewrite this equation in a form y equal mx plus b, means I'm solving for y. So to solve for y, everyone going to say, okay, add 7. Yeah, that's good. But before we add the 7, we have to distribute first. So step number 1, distribute the 3. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. And now we go ahead and add the 7, the inverse property of addition. Because subtract negative 7 plus 7, it gives you 0. And we go ahead and we rearrange that. So y equals 3x minus 2. This is correct on Desmos. So as you can see here, the first equation that we get, y minus 7 equals 3x minus 3. Here we go. As you can see here, this is a point-slope form. And then the slope-intercept form, we get y equals 3x minus 2. And then when we graph them on Desmos, it gives us the same line. So now let's check if the 2 points on the line. So here 3 and 7. Let's see if it is on the line. Yep, here we go. As you can see, 3 and 7. That's correct. And then a 7 and 19 is on the line. Yep, 7 and 19 on the line. So I was right. I get the equation of the line that go through these 2 points. It's a time for Algebra Wonder. Minna paid $55 for a ticket for 6 attractions at an amusement park. And Ren paid $79 for 9 attractions. Write an equation in a slope-intercept form to represent the total cost for any number of rides at the amusement park. So go ahead, think about it, write the equation, and if you'd like to start with the point-slope form and then change it to slope-intercept form, that's also can work. And share it with your classmates, with your family, and enjoy the math. Thank you.